Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So in this video I'll be sharing with you guys how I made this really beautiful dress with sequence design. So I have this Ankara fabric and then the sequence I'll be making use of. So I have about 6 yards of Ankara fabric, but I'll not be making use of the complete 6 yards. I'm gonna head to fold both the back and the front, so I'll be moving down to her waistline, and then from the waistline I'm going to be marking the hip points. So I'll mark it and connect it to the other side. I'll connect the both lines to this other side. And next measurement I'll be taking is her full length. The full length that I'm making use of is 59 inches. Her full length is 59 inches, so I'll go ahead and place my tape at the upper side and then mark all the way to the 59 inches. But I'm not marking exactly at 59. I'm just adding this extra one for folding and sewing at the upper side. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be dividing her shoulder. Her shoulder is 17 inches, so I'll go ahead and divide the 17 inches by 2, and then I'll go ahead and mark the 8.5 inches at the upper side. From that upper side, just the same way you see like that, I'll mark it. And next is to be marking the neck width. The neck width I'm making use of is 3 inches, and then the depth for the back is 1 inch, and the depth for the front is going to be 8 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark the 8 inches down. So from that shoulder measurement, I'll go down by 1 inch and then go ahead and connect the shoulder slope. So when I was actually done marking the shoulder slope, I discovered that it's going to be a drop shoulder. So I'm going to be extending that shoulder slope all the way to the other side. So since it's going to be a drop shoulder, I'm placing my tape from where the shoulder actually stopped, where I divided her shoulder by 2 and then I marked, and then I'm dropping it by 10 inches from that side. So I'll go ahead and mark the 10 inches right there. And then I'll go ahead and connect the shoulder slope. I will continue taking it all the way to the 10 inches that I mark. So for the armhole opening, I'm actually going down from where the shoulder slope stop. I'm going down by about 10 inches, which I actually reduced to 9 inches because I didn't want it to be that open. So it depending on your own preference. So I'll go ahead and connect from the neck width all the way to the neck depth of the front to create the V neckline. So guys, like I said, from there I actually went down by 10 inches, but I'm later reducing it to be 9 inches, so that by the time I hold half an inch from this side, half an inch at the upper side, I'll have 8 inches. So I'll go ahead and connect a line, and then I'll be dividing her bust measurement by 4. I'll go ahead and mark it, and then I'm adding extra 1 inch for sewing allowance, and then 1.5 inch for ease, because it's going to be a really free dress. So I'll go ahead and mark it there, and then I'll also be dividing her waist measurement as well. Her waist divided by 4, I'll mark it 1 inch for sewing allowance and 1.5 inch for ease. I'll do the same thing to the hip as well. Divide her round hip measurement by 4, mark it 1 inch for sewing allowance and 1.5 inch for ease. And then at the down part of this dress, I'm taking the same measurement that I have there at the hip side, and then I'm placing it at the down side at the hemline of this dress, and then I'll go ahead and connect it from there all the way to the hip point, just the same way you see me doing in this video. So guys, I'll also go ahead and connect the rest of the measurement from that bust point side to the waist, and then all the way to the hip point. I'll just follow the measurement just the same way you see me doing in this video. And then from this arm opening, I will go out by about 1 inch, and then I'll go ahead and curve it like that because it's not going to be straight, so that it will be more balanced. Then I'll go ahead and cut out everything. So guys, I already went ahead to cut it out, and then I cut the back as well. So the back actually have a zip allowance. So after drafting and cutting on the front piece, I use it as a template to cut the back piece with extra zip allowance. So this is actually how the front look like, and then the back has 2 pieces. Guys, I've actually gone ahead to fold a piece into 2, and then I'm just cutting this piece that we'll use and turn the two back pieces with. So I'll just place it on the right side, so I'm turning to the wrong side. So guys, this is actually how it looks like. I'm done sewing. the both pieces, and then I'm also gonna have to fold the zip allowance as well. So I will go ahead and place the right sides facing each other just the same way you see like that, and then I will be fixing the zip. So for the front part, I'm going to be turning it with this sequence instead of the wrapper itself, and I'm also gonna have to iron a stay on it so that it will be more stable when I'm sewing it. So guys, with the sequence unfold, I've gone ahead to mark 8.5, which is a shoulder divided by 2, and then I added it to be 9.5 inches for folding from both sides. And then I've gone ahead to place the front piece on it, so that I'll go ahead and trace the neckline, the shoulder, and then from the shoulder divided by 2, I just confirmed it at the upper side. So I'll just go ahead and mark the armhole, and then from that shoulder measurement. And so guys, from that place where the shoulder slope actually stop, I'm going down by about 7 inches. I'll go ahead and mark the 7 inches, and then I'll be connecting a straight line from there, which I've already done. And then from there, I'm going to be using my ruler to slant it to the V-shaped neckline. And if you actually want it to be longer, you make the sequence to be longer. And another method is that you can actually start slanting it from the upper side all the way to the downside, instead of going down by the 7 inches before like slanting it. This is actually how I wanted it to be, and that's why I made it like this. If not, you can start slanting it at the upper side all the way to the downside as well. So I'm just using another chalk to actually make it to be more bold, so that you guys will see how the marked lines look like before I will go ahead and cut them. And then I'll go ahead and cut out everything. I'll place back the front piece before tracing it and then cutting it out. I'll place it and then cut it out, and then cut the rest of it. So guys, this is actually how the sequence looks like. If you want it to be wider, you make it to be wider and longer. So I'm going to be folding the sides all the way around, and then I used my hemming gum to hem it down, so that when I'm sewing it, it will not give me too much headache. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing it from this side, the right side facing the wrong side. I will go ahead and sew it all the way, and then I'll turn it to the right side. So guys, I've actually gone ahead to do that, and I also went ahead to sew it all the way around as well. I went ahead to fix the zip at the back side as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be placing the right sides facing each other, and then I'll go ahead and turn the neckline, place it like that, and then I'll turn it all the way down. I'll do the same thing to the other side as well. So guys, I've also gone ahead to cut the pockets, and I'll be fixing for both sides, 2 for the right hand side and 2 for the left hand side. So I've placed my tape at the upper side, and then I'll go ahead and mark it all the way to 18 inches. That's actually where I want the pocket to start from, and then I'll fix it all the way. I'll sew it and then sew the other side as well. So guys, for the sleeve, I'm also gonna have to cut the sequence that I'll be turning the sleeve with. It's about 3.5 inches, so I'll go ahead and sew it from the wrong side and turn it to the right side, and also fold it. So I'll do the same thing to the other side as well. So guys, I've gone ahead to do that for the sleeve. I also went there to fix the pocket as well, and I sew it all the way to the down, and I hem the down side as well. I just close everywhere, and this is actually how it looks like. I sew it all the way to the down part, and then sew from the pocket side as well. So guys, I've also gone ahead to iron everywhere. I turn it to the right side, and I'll iron everywhere so that it will stay in place. Iron at the shoulder, the sides, the downside as well, and the back side also. So as you can see, it also has a pocket that is really flat at the sides as well. So this is basically the whole result of the gown. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are still here, don't forget to subscribe, like and share as well. See you in my next video. Bye.